Welcome back to episode 6 of the Alone Together podcast. Today, me and the boys, we don't actually know what we're doing. We've come here for a little chat. We're with Lennon, we're with me, and we're with Isaac. There's no need to introduce myself. We all know who I am. We're here, we're having a chat, and we might talk about some ghosts later. That's all I know. That's it.
And you almost just forgot Isaac's name.
And I almost
You
realised.
had to think about one
Not for
there.
a long time.
No, I've
I've
got my priorities set. That's all I'm saying.
We're back after a long time.
We are. What have we been
I
up
can't
to?
believe it. What have I been up to? I've been worrying about uni. That's my main. Oh, and Lego Star Wars.
All right.
I don't actually build Lego Star Wars.
The bread and butter, like in Star Wars. And Lennon.
Lennon's got his priorities set. He's panicking about uni and he's trying to 100% Lego Star Wars. He knows what he's doing and we admire it.
Of course. But we've all been dabbling in a bit of Lego Star Wars lately, haven't we, boys, to be fair?
You can't
sad,
deny it.
It's sad, but it's true.
I know.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm in a big Star Wars thing at the moment. I finished Clone Wars about 2 weeks ago. Not the film, the
You
TV
got
show. And I'm on season 3, episode 12 or something.
Mate, we don't care
Star Wars
what
Rebels. We do because that means we're ever so close to the end.
Lennon,
Yes, sir.
tell us a bit about what's happening with uni then. Give us the
with uni?
rundown.
Well, to be fair, it's all just a bit mad at the moment with obviously the coronavirus going on.
Yeah.
It's making everything so weird. But I do officially start on the 28th. I am doing some like introductory Zoom calls. I'm not really sure what to expect, to be honest.
Won't be as fun as the Zoom calls, that's for sure.
No, it won't be. Not if it's in the morning, anyway.
Ooh.
Oh, it's gonna be nasty getting up for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, to be fair, if we do go on into another lockdown, I don't know if I'll be going in at all. Probably not.
Imagine that. How much you got to pay a year to go to uni?
Well, it's $9,000 in total.
$9,000 for Zoom calls. Do you know what I mean?
Man. Obviously, you have got to be earning 26k it is now to be able to actually pay it back, which I probably won't.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I will be working at Poundland.
Low ambitions.
Rumour has it, if you work at Poundland, they gear one at pounds every day.
I'll take
You're allowed
that.
you're allowed to take a pound from till at end of the day.
I'll take a pound and a Robbie Williams greatest hits CD. Anyway,
So they are.
no, to be fair, they're not low ambitions, Isaac. My ambitions are to wait until I'm 30, then the loan, it just disappears, and then I'll get a good job.
Right. So Lennon's going to make no money until he's 30, so that they go, right, listen up, this kid's gone to uni for no reason, so let's just call it. Let's call it there. Let's let bygones be bygones. You keep the money.
He's going to be sat outside O2 Academy until he's 30, and then on his 30th birthday, he's going to stand up and go, right, opposite job centre.
That's it then. Off to co-op job centre.
Fucking hell. Tell the lovely people what you're studying, Lennon.
Lovely people, I am studying music, so that makes it even more difficult with all the measures going on with coronavirus, as we can't do certain modules. I'm saying that like no other course is the same, but especially playing in bands and stuff, it's not happening, is it?
Yeah. Well, the good thing about getting rid of COVID was that it's really easy to get into the music industry anyway.
I'll not be taking insults today, boys. Got my brave face on.
You could have took the even better route and done art. Maybe a really good job.
Ooh, selling stuff on Etsy and Redbubble.
Buying.
Sounds good.
Well, that's Redbubble. Maybe not heard of that one.
It sounds a bit
what?
dodgy, doesn't it? Redbubble.
Yeah, I've never heard of a Redbubble. I've heard of Etsy. I've not heard of it.
It's where people sell like fake
Red
merch
Bull
and stuff.
or Redbubble?
Bubble in it.
Redbubble, yeah. Pretty much where people make like
it's a
fake
both, I think.
Nirvana t-shirts and
Yeah, it's
sell
like
them for
Etsy, but
fake.
even worse.
Yeah. Isaac.
It's like Wish.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's
Isaac.
like Depop, but for pictures.
We'd like to hear what are you doing in your education.
What the fuck's
What am
happening?
I
to you,
doing?
son? That's
Yeah,
what we
where
want to
are
know.
you going?
Well, about 2 weeks back, went to my first induction at Hillsborough
Ooh.
College. Pretty decent. So
Nice.
I've started a new course from City, so I'm not doing joining anymore. Doing public services.
So it's like picking
did-
up your rubbish off streets and that.
Yeah, that's
Isaac
like
working
it's my
for
street
Kia.
sweeper.
Working for the city
Um,
council.
Tell us
Yeah.
what public services is.
Yeah.
It is police, ambulance, fire, and army. So you go on like you do like fitness stuff. So obviously you've got to be quite fit to do these jobs, which is quite a big error in my department. What else?
Yeah, yeah,
You go
you're
on
a
like residential. Yeah.
What? You say something, Lennon.
What?
You say something, Lennon.
What? I didn't say anything.
What? Carry on then. What's public
Anyway.
services?
Go on.
What's public services?
What Isaac's trying to say
I'm
is
just
he's
to explain
actually
what public
buff
service
as
is.
hell. He's absolutely
Yeah.
massive.
I'm bulking.
You can.
Anyway,
I
carry
reckon
on,
You'll be able
carry
to
on.
get
Uh, yeah. So I've got to go on like residential. It's a bit like NCS for some things. I've got to do
We know
like
what NCS was.
But no, NCS were all right. It was just people I'm with. So it's gone from good people to fucking cigarette corner full of chavs.
You know, I'd put good people.
What else? We've got to go on like walks. Like he said that on like Zoom, like on the Zoom, what the Hillsborough one is, it's like Google Meets, which is like the same thing.
Oh yeah.
And they said they're gonna some days just be like, oh, we're gonna go for a walk, like 8 mile walk in the hills.
In the hills. Oh,
8 miles.
Which is,
no.
Isaac, you get bussed down to my house. So what are they going to teach you? Like, as
Yeah,
a
that's what I was
course?
thinking. How are you gonna get like assessed and stuff?
I think they teach you like yeah,
Good
you
to
get
know
assessed
know.
on like I haven't been told much, to be fair. I think that's what they're going to do like first week or so of the course. They're going to tell us like what we're doing. I think they're doing like some police stuff, so it'll tell you like how to do like, you know, like pat downs, but like, you know, when you go in a stadium or something, they pat you down and shit.
Oh,
And then you have to do one of
Me
those.
down, man.
You seen that meme where that old guy just like proper like brushes past him? And
Yeah, he just goes
absolutely-
like, just do that.
literally gives him a little tickle and just lets him in with no touching at all. Like, shit.
Oh my god.
What else? You got to do. I think it's some kind of like we did the bleep test.
Oh,
They were
I remember
horrible.
that. I'm sure they stopped it in school because it were inhumane.
Yeah. Now it's fine for college guys.
Yeah,
So that'll be what I'm
you want to
doing.
do it. It's optional, isn't it? So you know, it's like when you're ready,
Yeah.
kind of thing now, isn't it?
Yeah. What else? I think they do some stuff obviously with ambulance and fire, and it's just all in one. And like army drills and things like that, because obviously they have to put all in one thing. So realistically, Adam should have done public services last year, not going to sixth form, and then whatever
So
he's going.
theoretically, will this give you the qualifications if you want to become a police officer? You can.
Yeah, it's like it's level 3 is equivalent to 3 A levels.
Sound.
It's just obviously you've just decided to do one thing instead of however
Yeah.
many, and then I think you can go into apprenticeship after you've done your level 3, which is up to like I think 18 to 36 grand a year,
Nice.
which is all right. But you've got to be able to drive,
Yeah.
which is a bit of a lack right now, so I'll have to get working on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it summed up as far as I know.
Decent.
And yeah, first day's on Thursday. Tuesday, sorry, proper day.
Alright.
I don't know if
Else,
might have
go on,
told me.
sorry.
Back to the driving thing. Have you got booked in somewhere with a teacher or something? Maybe I'm making it up, but I feel like you've told me.
Me,
Yeah.
I saw a guy drive past a learner thing, and he pulled in on my road. So I wrote the number down, right? And then I was writing something down at, I think, Adam's house, and I deleted the last number of the phone number.
Oh my
So I had to
God.
go on the internet and type like the 1, 2, 3, whatever, and find it. But then I left me Nana's. Oh, Nana's. Left me Nana's. Nana. Left me Nana's the other day, and the same guy, I shit you not, drives past. I wrote the number down, and I was like, so I need to give him a ring, and then I'll try and sort some out for New Year. I think I'll start off when I'm 18, because I'll have a bit of money from my birthday and Christmas.
Yeah,
So I'll
fair
sort
play.
that out.
It's impossible right now, anyway, to get him with any driving. So yeah.
Will's
Even
had some tragic news about his driving.
I hadn't
Oh,
even
what?
told you.
Oh,
My
yeah.
driving instructor's quit, hasn't he?
It's because
Will's-
we took Will on.
It's 'cause I know.
Yeah.
he
Will
took me
stalled
out
one
and
too many
cheated,
times.
Yeah, he couldn't take it anymore. So yeah, he's quitting.
What the hell?
So I'm on a new waiting list, I think, for another
Oh
driving
my God.
place. So we'll see what happens.
Well, I had a bit of a weird thing with my driving the other day. I went outside, got in the car, and my driving instructor he goes, "Have you noticed something?" I'm like, "No," and he's like, "It's a new car." I was like, "Oh, I'm such an idiot.
Fucking hell.
I'm such an idiot." And it was a diesel. Oh my God, it drove so weird, but I know it was kind of nice, kind of smooth.
Okay, sorry, Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah, well, and on that bombshell.
You see something new? He sat in car like bum naked.
Honestly,
Fresh leather on your naked
I
ass.
were a bit embarrassed.
Gets
that I
fit gear
didn't
stick.
even realise.
What were you saying, Lennon?
I said I were a bit embarrassed that I didn't even notice. So in a different car, it went a different.
Were it a
colour.
different colour?
No. It was still black.
It weren't.
No.
Oh right, okay. I'm gonna say if
Literally
it were like
pulls up in
bright
a
red or
Lambo.
something.
Pulls up in an orange Lambo. Notice anything?
No.
Have you moved your wing mirrors?
Go on then, Will. How's the
Yeah,
A
well,
levels been treating you?
let's hear about your future.
How's the A levels? It's all right at the minute. We're starting all my new New Year courses. You know, like the next year we start all our courses. So 3 big ones are I'm doing about child language and how kids talk. That's fairly boring. I'm doing crime and deviancy. That's quite interesting about like why people commit crimes and like backgrounds and stuff. We're doing about gang violence today.
That's cool.
And then I've started reading The Handmaid's Tale in English lit.
Never heard of it.
Probably quite like it. You know the basic concept of 1984.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that,
Yeah,
but
like dystopian.
yeah, it's pretty much like a dystopian future where women are like purely for reproduction and they have to dress in outfits and they're not allowed to be with anyone else and they're owned.
I
So
mean,
their names is like
pretty much the past then.
pretty much the past, but like it's all set like as if it's only been like 10 years in the future from now. So like they're at places that are like established now.
Oh right.
Like one of the places she's at is like a gymnasium that's like at Harvard University in America and stuff. But it's quite interesting. I've not finished it yet, but they're pretty much like trying to prep us for uni now.
Yeah.
Like we're writing our personal statements and that.
Oh God.
And yeah, they're just making us look at what courses we want to do where. So I've been looking at like my course. So I'm probably going to do like primary education. So that course, like,
Mhm.
obviously it's like a 3 or 4 year course, and at the end you like get a teacher qualification. So I was looking at a few unis, looking all right.
Mm.
I need like BBB, so hopefully I
easy
can get
money.
that. Hopefully I can get that.
Definitely.
If I have to go to Hallam Lennon, I only
Ah.
have to get BBC.
Oh,
I only have to get
whoa,
BBC.
that's cool,
So you
mate.
know, if Will Harper's underperforming, we'll go there. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? You saying about the book has made me realise I just haven't read a book in absolutely ages. I haven't read a book
Mate,
since last time I went on holiday last year.
mate, I take English literature, and the only time I read is in that lesson.
Yeah, it's shocking, but
I can't read.
oh, here he is.
I barely can. Honestly, like other day, I picked up. You know when you go into like a shop, right,
Yeah.
and you pick up something, and it looks the bang the same as the other one. I was reading it, and I just picked up wrong thing. Like I read the label wrong, and then I picked up wrong thing. I think I got something like some kind of oil. It was like what's this like sunflower oil and then like
Yeah.
vegetable oil. But I didn't really think there was much of a difference. So I read sunflower. And I knew I was meant to get sunflower, but I got vegetable just because I didn't
Mate,
really look at the
you're a
label
different
right.
breed, you.
So I just picked it up.
There's some things not right about
Yeah.
you.
That's not being able to read. That's just Isaac.
Not just like,
In its own category.
It's got vegetables on it. Ooh.
No, but I were in Sainsbury's earlier and I go down
go on, look at the pre-flower.
Oh my god.
I go down like sale aisle. You know, in like Austria, we go down sale aisle, and then it's got like all like the clove bit. I went down there and I saw Lego. I was like, ooh. So I've been into a bit of Lego recently. I'll have a look.
Oh, mate.
Mandalorian set, pretty decent. I wasn't gonna buy it like, 'cause it was like 10 quid. Come with some decent minifigures. I'm looking at it. I was like, ooh.
You're so clap.
And then I saw one for like 25 quid that are about the size of that. I was like, that's a right rippy whippy that. That's daylight right there.
It's a right rippy whippy.
We're just having none of that. But we're all doing different things. So Lennon's
We are.
now moved on to
Big
uni.
boy.
I am at his old college now, and
Unfortunately.
Will in his second year at sixth form. I know it's not a very big college. It's a bit weird.
It's
but-
a bit weird. It's scary.
You get a
Is that-
beautiful view of the dog track there.
I'm excited to go to uni, me, you know.
I'm excited, but I'm also absolutely dreading it.
Oh, why?
I don't know. Loads of different reasons, and they all add up. When it comes to a time where you actually are about to start, it does kind of dawn on you. But once I settle in, it'll be fine.
There you go. Make some new
It's
friends.
not my forte,
Don't have
this
to
one,
talk
boy.
to a slut anymore. You'll be right.
Yeah. At least I'm not moving away. Staying at home. Wait.
I'm going, me.
Oh yeah.
He's looking
You're
out.
gonna die.
I'm getting out of this house.
You're
I'm
gonna
fucking
die, Will.
leaving.
There's no way that you're gonna get on.
Is Adam
fine
going to the
when-
same one as you?
I don't know. I haven't spoke to Adam in about 3 years. I'll tell you what, mate. I'm packing my pot noodles and I'm going to student accommodation, and that's how it's gonna
There's
be.
no way you'll be able to do it without Di bringing you a cup of tea every half an hour. No way.
There will. I'm just gonna have to have someone in my flat. I'm gonna have to hope I've got a motherly flatmate who's
Oh
gonna
my
get me
God.
when I need him.
Do they
Oh,
put you with women as well?
Yeah.
yeah.
I
You
didn't know
Jack,
that. I thought it was
Jack's
like.
in a flat. It's a flat with 10 people, and it's him and another guy, and then the rest are girls.
Mate, some spicy
I know.
stuff's going on there.
Jack's pretty loving that.
Oh,
No, it's
dear.
not really my strong point, uni. I've honestly earlier. I'm not shitting you. I was struggling to read the what they called now. Like when they always set you like, oh, welcome back. I was struggling to read like
Oh my God.
guidelines for
Fucking hell,
COVID.
Isaac.
I was like scratching my head. My first bloody task was to do something like name the skeletal system. Like I had to like name all the bones straight on Google. I was like,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
to be
fancy
fair,
names.
who
Not
can?
not like your skull, your arm, and your leg. Like I want about
Oh
like
yeah,
your
fibula.
femur
What was
and
that
your
song?
and your
arm bones.
crane.
What was it? Where it's like your leg bones connected to your
Thigh
knee
bone.
Yeah.
bone.
Wait, wasn't it like spooky, scary skeleton?
That's a different one.
No. Oh my god.
That's that spooky, scary skeleton
And
send shivers down your spine.
Something right weird's happening
hell.
right now
What's that one?
on my end.
Wasn't it Funky Bones?
I don't fucking know what it was
It was
called.
fun. I can't remember now.
Mate, don't. I've
Yeah,
many times
well,
you've said it. I don't have
I'll have a little Google on it. I can't remember what it is.
Have a Google.
What do you even type in
a.
for that?
Type
I don't
in.
even know.
I don't fucking know. No, I don't care.
No.
Skeleton Child's Book.
Isaac, I don't know, and I don't care about the song, so don't panic.
Funny Bones.
Fucking hell, man.
Oh wow. Wow, I
Isaac,
care.
Isaac's gonna be doing a course where imagine how much it's gonna be surrounded by like the medical side of stuff, and Isaac's gonna be like, huh? Huh?
Walks into paramedic class. Your knee bone's connected to your thigh bone.
Man, you know that thing that they do at doctors where they check if your knees are right and they hit it and your leg goes up and just like
Isaac brings
smacking
it
him
and
on
just starts smashing everyone,
Fucking hell.
break everyone's bones.
It's such a class.
Oh my god.
Lennon, mate,
Yeah.
when you get to uni, you going out every night?
No. I'm
What?
staying home. I'm watching Netflix and I'm having a cup of tea.
You're taking the Michael.
Nah.
You're taking the piss.
I'm not here for.
I'm only going.
I'm not here for.
I'm
the
only
uni
going
life,
for
bro.
that.
I'm here
I'm
to
only
get
going.
educated.
No, I'm there for the uni experience.
Nah, I will have some smashing nights. I'm not doing. I'm not doing freshers or anything though, because mate, I'm not taking that risk right now.
Is freshers even a thing?
Yeah, it's like virtual freshers. College are doing it with that.
I know.
Virtual freshers.
some
What the fuck's
people,
that? You all go to different clubs and call your mum.
Because people in there, because some colleges, like my course offers an extra year after my two, you can do a third, which is like a uni thing. So, but some people obviously in Leningy are staying on for that. So they've been putting on like hashtag Chef Call Freshers virtual or something and posting it because you can like win stuff.
That sounds shite.
Yeah.
This
And
makes
it's
me sound like I'm
ticketed as
year
well.
below. I was just shit at joinery and I had to drop back a year basically because I had to start a new course. I am in the same year as William.
Oh my god, you're a year below, aren't you? That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Technically. But there's people on my course with like tattoos and shit and like
Yeah,
proper
but like technically right now you're in year 12 to me and I'm a year 13.
Yeah. But I am a year 13 age wise, but what I'm doing is year 12.
And to be fair, at school you probably should have been a few years behind us anyway.
Get
So I'd say you're
Fuck
probably,
her. No.
you're probably a year 10 by now.
My gosh, just
No.
Isaac's now finally got the mental age of a year 10.
No.
And we're proud of him.
I just said Isaac's just finished his GCSEs as a joke, but that is where he's at right now.
Pretty much. No, he's just doing his mocks. He's getting prepared for his GCSEs.
No,
his
because I
sats.
didn't get those freebies like everyone else did. I had blood, sweat, and tears. Me, they just got let through the door with all their shit on him for a free. Here, have your grade 9. You just.
We
picked
took it
up-
to me and Lennon like we didn't do our GCSEs as well.
I'm just ranting. I'm not bothered.
He's
Yes,
right.
right.
He's
Yeah,
right
yeah.
because he only got a 6B in maths in sats.
6B. Get off your fossil, man. I got
Did
mine.
anyone revise for GCSEs? I didn't.
I didn't.
I
had
did
to.
rate well.
Yeah.
I had to when I got torn. When I got like one pass, I was like, nah, I can't be having this.
Mate, GCSEs.
I'm gonna
was
make
just
Will's
an
sound
horrible
effects of eating his crisp. It's
I'll
making
just
that
put-
popping noise because the
I'm in
skip.
fucking Haribo Bears. I've
Oh,
muted me mic so everyone feels like I'm nice. Right?
I'd rather hear it,
So
to be
fuck off.
fair. ASMR, innit? Helps me sleep.
Yeah, might like
Uh,
it.
what else? What else could we talk about?
I am kind of dying to get onto the ghost bit.
All right, well, let's take a break here then,
Let's take a
because,
break,
you know,
and then we'll move
timer
on
and
to
all
the
that
next
shit.
segment.
So, thanks for listening to part 1. We'll see you back again in part 2. Cheers.
It's like that video, you know. Have you seen that video of that girl like in a mirror doing like a makeup, and it's like proper heavy like thing, and it's checking room. She's got a lipstick going up her face. It's like drum and bass.
Sounds
I haven't got a
marvellous,
fucking
though.
clue what you're on about. So
Guys, we're on that dark side of TikTok, see.
Oh yeah,
So,
right.
and also the fuckboy TikTok at the same time when it just collides out of nowhere. Send this to the person you think is sexy. Send this to the person who's got a big ass.
Welcome back to part 2 of the Alone Together podcast.
Where we'll be talking all things big asses and ghosts.
Oh,
Why not both?
to be fair,
Big ass ghosts.
Casper do be packing behind. So I want
Right.
to start off with the fact that I feel like my bathroom is haunted. Because, right,
Oi, hang on. I've been in this bathroom and I don't like it now. What's happening? What's this about?
mate,
I've had a shit in there.
Oi, do you remember when? Oi, do you remember when that spider in your toilet and we shat on it?
No, it was a wasp, mate.
Oh, we did some nasty stuff to that guy.
Yeah, we all weed on it. Right, anyway. So, other night, do you guys get like a bit scared at night when it's all
No, I
dark?
get a lot scared.
Yeah, exactly. When it's all dark and you're going for a wee or like to fill up your water bottle or something,
Yeah.
and you just don't know what's out there waiting for you. Right. So, going to the bathroom and it's dead quiet. You can't hear anything. I turn the light on because obviously, like, who's not turning the light on? And then I'll just stand there for a minute and I can hear these like weird sounds, man. And I just couldn't think of what the sounds could be. Like, there was no possible.
Raccoon.
Probably, mate.
Fox.
Probably, mate. I honestly didn't know. And then
We'll
when-
recreate the sounds.
I can't.
You
It was just
can't.
some kind of like. How do I describe it? It sounded. Honestly, I don't know if I can describe it.
Mate, if this were my bathroom and I were telling this story, I'd be doing noises which were we don't like that.
It was more of a quiet, like, kind of.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah. So then I went back to sleep. All was fine. And then, mate, I had a dream last night that there was this kind of like green ghost, and I just met him in my bathroom. But it was all chill. He was just clicking for no reason.
What?
whatsoever.
Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Honestly, he didn't.
He's
talk
clicking
or
along
anything.
to a fucking Ghostbusters theme tune.
It was just like a pair of green hands and a bit of a face, and he was just clicking.
What the
I don't
fuck?
know what was going on, but at least he weren't nasty and he weren't hurting me or anything.
That is weird.
But then he was following me everywhere I went. And I couldn't get
What
rid
the
of him.
fuck?
But yeah, hopefully nothing happens tonight and I don't get killed.
Me mum, we're on about. My mum sells houses and that.
Sells
Um,
horses.
Sells houses, and she was talking about sending somebody to do an inspection of a house to make sure it's all right to sell again.
Mhm.
And she went, "Oh, do you mind if you do an inspection of this house?" And my auntie, who were going to do inspection, went, "Oh, which one is it?" So she told her which one it was called, and then she went, "Oh, is that the haunted one?" And my mum was like, "What?" And then when my auntie last went to there, she was waiting outside, and the woman who owned it, who was like selling it or whatever, was like, "Oh, be careful because I'm sure it's haunted."
Oh my
And she
God.
was like, "Why?" She was like, "Doors just open and close on their
Oh,
own."
no.
So when my auntie went in, she knew what doors were open and whatnot. So she went in, did the inspection to make sure everything was fine, and then when she went back like out into the hallway, where like there were doors along, there were ones open that weren't open before.
Oh, oh, it was so
And
hard.
then my mum says she's been there before, and when she were there, now like thinking back on it, doors were open that she'd not opened.
No,
Bit
I don't like
scary,
that.
innit?
I don't like
Bit
that.
spooky.
I don't.
Linus back from Lennon's house.
Mate.
He's just looking for a new gaff.
He didn't like it. The ambience in my house, it weren't good for his clicks. Do you have
Starts singing.
any scary stories, mate?
Yeah, I don't know if I do. Hang on. I've had like things where I think like something's happened, but I always think there's an explanation. Like I've always had this flicking light in my kitchen, like random. It'll start flicking. I'm just like, could be a ghost, or it could just be bulbs running out. But
Well, yeah.
the bulb never runs out, so that's always a thing. I don't know. I've not really had like many. Like I guess I'm not like I don't think ghosts. I think more like spirits in a way. Do you know what I mean? It's not
Yeah.
the same thing. It's like I don't know, like
No, I know what you mean.
not like the bloody Casper the Ghost type of thing. Like you can
Yeah,
see him.
yeah.
I'm on about like just conscience,
The
like
energy kind of
things
thing.
that are there. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I don't know.
Should
But
have got
when I
Alicia
cross the
on this.
landing at night,
She has all ghost stories and that. She was once in bed, and her room is like a bed's in the back corner, and then she has like her big mirrors like on her wardrobes,
Mm-hmm.
and she was in bed with her mate, and her mate woke up in the middle of the night and looked, and there was just like a girl thing stood in the doorway. She like could see like an outline of like hair and like a body, and then it was just like kind of stood, and then she was like, Alicia, wake up. So Alicia kind of woke up, and then they like turned, and they could both kind of see it, I think. And then I don't know if it disappeared or what, but they must have gone back to sleep, and then it was gone again. But I always have my explanations. I reckon it could have just been like a dressing gown on the door or something. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
it's like pile of clothes on the back of your chair, and it's at night, and it turns into bloody Dementors from Harry Potter out of nowhere.
The thing is, it's your brain. It plays tricks on you, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, but also
Go on.
this one, I don't know how you can explain it, and she won't lie about it. She said she was having a sleepover. She was downstairs in the living room, and it was just her and a friend, and she could hear footsteps like upstairs, like in her room, and like there was no way it could have been like neighbors or anything because their houses aren't connected.
Oh god.
And they didn't like go and have a look or anything because fuck that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, obviously not.
And I was like, was it the dog? But the dog never goes upstairs, so it literally couldn't have been the dog.
Oh,
So
my
that's a bit
God.
scary. That I don't like that.
That's weird. Well, I've got. Well,
I've had something a bit like that, like in Loft,
oh, go on.
which is like where you were like creaking and that. But I always
Yeah.
like don't think I always like creaking upstairs, but I think it's just like the wind venting through, and it's just
Yeah.
like pushing down on the floorboards,
Definitely.
things like that. But
I did when I was little. My nan's house. It always felt. I don't know. You know when you go somewhere and it just feels like scary for not scary kind of. It makes you feel uneasy kind of.
Yeah.
She had 3 floors like to a house, and on the second one, that's where like I slept if I went over, and there were a bathroom on there and everything.
Yeah.
But my mum always used to be downstairs, like talking to her, and then I'd just like kind of play on the second level. And sometimes I'd go upstairs like to the 3rd level, and it just like I don't know. I think what it was is that I couldn't hear my mum and my nan talking downstairs anymore because I was that far up. And it's just like when everything's dead quiet, it just makes me feel spooky and kind of like.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
I don't know. And to be fair, my mum and dad have told me some like scary stories that have happened in that house. I'll give you some of them. So my dad and his brother were on a night out together, and they got back to the house. Dad went to his bed, got in, went to sleep, and his brother went to his bed, went to sleep, and felt someone get in with him.
Fuck off.
And he kept going, Lee, stop messing about, stop pissing about. It's not funny. And he looks and there's no one there. Oh, that makes me feel so nasty. It's just like the thought of feeling, like
Hey,
physically
think about
feeling
that.
something.
I never get much like that. Like, I've not had many like things like that. The only thing that's like, I don't know, like the things in life where you hear creaking and things like that.
Yeah.
I don't really get that. Like maybe sometimes downstairs where like you feel like you hear like a plate or something. Do you know what I mean? Like something's getting put away, but obviously
It's in
not.
mind.
It's just
It's
like
in mind. There's another
Yeah.
story from that. My mum went round, and they were like in the kitchen, just casually talking, and then my mum goes, "Oh, shall I put the kettle on?" And the kettle turned itself on. It's so weird.
Yeah, that's very weird, that.
Yeah, bit spooky, innit?
I'd hate shit like that.
Yeah, not
spirits on a
not
copper as
fun.
well.
It's just noises. It's just weird noises that you hear, and your brain's just like, yeah, probably a ghost, mate. Probably not.
Alicia reckons she can sense haunted houses.
Right.
And she says my name, so I'm happy
Good.
about that.
I'll get around, man.
And I've gone.
All right,
I
She's a
went. You
psychic
bet.
then.
I went. You can't lie. You got to tell me. And she went. No, I'm not lying. So if I ever see a ghost, it's over.
But
She's just walking. She's got like Ghostbuster fucking car on top, going around touching up walls. Yeah, all right, love, you can move in here. But this, yeah, right, discounted price on that one across road. It's got free ghosties in.
It's like I was saying though. I think you do get that feeling in some places. I think especially at
do.
night as well. I don't know why. I don't know
Dodgy
why night
vibes.
is scary.
I think it's bathrooms, isn't it? Bathrooms are scary because you go in and it's like dark, and if you've got like a tile floor, it's a bit cold. Unlike there's always like that weird bathroom window that you can see all like the light through, and there's nothing else bright apart from that. It's like some weird thing. But sometimes I don't turn lights on. I do like when you do like a Jedi piss. Do you know what I mean?
I do
Like
that.
you'll walk into the bathroom like that, like trying to find all the shit. And you just
Mhm.
hold on to the wall and you just do your piss because you
To
don't
be
want to like
fair-
interrupt your tiredness.
I think what scares me as well is most people they've got mirrors in the bathroom, and it's just you know if you stand in a mirror and you say Bloody Mary 3 times, Bloody Mary appears behind you. I'm like,
Oh
what if
yeah,
that's real?
I used to do it in primary school in silence.
That's like that just kind of spooked me out. Like, what if you just catch something in the corner of your eye in the mirror?
Yeah.
But it's even like out of a window at night as well. Like if you're just looking and you just see a little girl, like a ghostly figure. Yeah, that creeps me out. That. I think pretty much ever since I watched The Ring when I was like 12, a bit. Don't know. It's always been something about playing wells.
I've never seen it.
Don't mate, you die in 7 days, obviously.
Lynn's counting that day. He's got calendar out.
What you don't know is I'm
2012.
actually a ghost.
At the end of Sixth Sense, when you find out that Bruce Willis is actually a ghost the whole time. Seen that?
I've never seen that film, mate.
Oh, I've just spoiled end for you.
Well,
Thanks.
if it's got
I'll
Bruce
tell you the main
Willis in it, I'm
premise.
not watching it.
There's this kid who can see ghosts, and like it's like really fucked up shit. Like he sees like dead people like hung from the ceiling and stuff, and he's fucked up. So he goes to Bruce Willis, who's like a therapist or whatever, and they talk through a whole film about like the whole film's about like him trying to accept the ghosts and like be friendly to them, and they'll be friendly back instead of scary shit. And then at the end, you pretty much I think he tries to talk to someone with Bruce Willis, and they can't see him, and then he goes outside of Bruce Willis's office, and there's all like newspapers in the windows, and he died at the start of the film.
You know what? I might have to watch that now, even though I know the ending. It sounds cool.
It's good. At the start of the film, you see someone break into his house, but you don't see him kill him. So you're like, whoa. And then
Is that
obviously
where I See Dead People come from?
probably, yeah. I think so, yeah.
Dead people.
Sure, he says that to him, yeah.
There's this film on Netflix, which is a horror one. Obviously, it's just like stupid, like scary horror, and it's like where this guy can see ghosts, and he goes into like the ghost like realm, and he's like going through the house and that, and he gets like stuck there. It's something to
Paranorman.
effect. I think it's like
Hey, Lennon.
I think
Lennon looks right like Paranorman.
What? What do you
Google
it's-
Paranorman.
it's something like I think it might be haunted. What's it called?
Go on.
I don't know what it's called. I can't
Haunted.
think what it's called. Paranormal Activity, I think. Oh my god, it does a bit, you know.
Oh, mate.
Mate, if we put this on YouTube, put a picture of Paranorman up so everyone can see what Paranorman looks like.
I will. I don't
It's
mind
literally you.
that. Thanks. But I'll put glasses on him so it looks more like me.
Yeah, put glasses on him and give him a little tiny beard there.
Nah. I'm not a big fan of horror films, but if they're really well made and it's not just like jump scares every 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Like, I like the ones that have got a good plot to it.
yeah.
It's actually clever.
I like a twist, me. I'm a sucker
Yeah.
for a twist.
Definitely. I've never watched like Saw or anything like that. It's not
I've
like
watched
that.
so.
Not that it'd make me feel sick or anything. It's just that, like, do I really want to watch an hour and a half of people getting cut up? Like, it's like boring, man.
And you can just watch ISIS beheadings on Facebook for free.
Oh God. What a world we live in.
What are ISIS doing these days?
I don't know, we've not heard much about them, have we? They're integrating
scared of
themselves
corona,
into
aren't
our
they?
society, bit by bit.
Scared of the old COVID.
Yeah.
They're just in their own thing. They're plotting something mad. They're gonna rob COVID, put it in a glass, and then like release it later.
Maybe. They're going to
Funny
get
that-
all of COVID.
Funny
Put
that
it in a
when,
jar.
When Bin Laden died, everyone were like, "Yeah, that's it then."
You
Mate.
seen that interview with obviously because Obama was president when he took him like when he got killed by the operation. It was like a thing where he was obviously like, "Oh, we're proud of America and like what he's done and blah blah blah." And Donald Trump got asked about it, and he was like, "Yeah, he died like a filthy dog." And he's just there like talking like shit about him. Like they found him obviously everyone was like found him in a cave, but I don't think that's necessarily true.
I don't even know, to be fair.
My mum's just sent me a text of another little story. So when my mum's sister died, they were trying to think of like a song for her to play at the funeral, and they knew she liked Michael Jackson, so they were just like playing Michael Jackson songs. And then my mum was like, "Oh, if only there was a sign of like which one to pick," so they didn't know which one to pick. And as they said it, like the lights flickered on and off in the
Oh
room.
my God.
I know,
See,
so they
That's
picked
kind
that
of
one.
nice, though.
In
in a
it, it's a
way.
nice one, isn't it?
Yeah,
That is nice, I think.
just like you're in the background, it's like he just slides across the floor.
Just turn around, she just do moonwalk. To be fair, like ghosts, they've got a bad reputation, haven't they? I bet they're not all that.
Yeah, haven't they? Also, can I just ask a question?
Go on.
Why in films is there never any ghosts that are any other race apart from white?
Good question, to be fair.
No,
Does
they have
whoever
like black ghosts, but they have like it's like their face is like just a darker tone, but the outline is white.
Mate, it's bullshit, this ghost malarkey. I've never heard of anyone see a ghost that's not white. Bull crap. And why are they all from the 16th century? You never
True.
see any ghosts wearing a crop top. Yeah.
To be honest, boys, I feel like maybe this podcast is wrapped up quite nicely here.
I think it's been all right, hasn't it? We've had a little a jibber and a jabber,
Yeah.
Yeah,
for lack of a better phrase. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I don't know. I've heard it before, but
It's been all right, innit?
Well,
You up? Do you want me to do the outro?
Yeah, go
All
on.
right. I haven't got a joke for us all this time, but it's been a pleasure talking with everybody as always. Been nice to catch up with everyone, know his stories. Thanks everyone at home for listening. And remember, we're all alone together.